Hey, most people think of Roth conversions as a tax move. You move money from pre-tax to Roth, you pay some taxes now, and in exchange you get a tax-free income later. And when they're done correctly, Roth conversions can be incredibly powerful. And here's what almost no one talks about. If Roth conversions are done without coordinating Medicare rules, they can quietly increase your Medicare premiums, sometimes for multiple years. And then the mistake isn't the Roth conversion itself. The mistake is focusing only on taxes and ignoring how Medicare actually measures income.
Welcome to the Federal Retirement Channel, the place federal employees come to get retirement right.
Hey, for those of you I haven't met before, my name is Mel Stubbs. I'm a senior planner at Christy Capital Management, where we specialize in helping federal employees and retirees make smart decisions around retirement income, taxes, benefits, especially when it comes to things like Roth conversions, Medicare, and long-term tax planning. When people plan Roth conversions, they almost always focus on taxable income. And that makes sense because tax brackets are based on taxable income, and taxable income benefits from things like the standard deduction. If you're trying to keep your taxable income in the 22 or the 24% bracket, it feels like you're doing everything right. But Medicare doesn't use taxable income to set premiums. Medicare uses something called a modified adjusted gross income. And this is where people get tripped up. The modified adjusted gross income does not allow the standard deduction. It looks at income before deductions are applied. That means the standard deduction helps you with taxes, but it does nothing to protect you from IRMAA. So someone can carefully design a Roth conversion strategy to stay in certain tax brackets, feel good about the tax result, and still unknowingly cross an IRMAA threshold because Medicare never cared about the deduction in the first place. So IRMAA stands for the Income-Related Monthly Adjustment Amount, and it's an extra premium added on top of Medicare Part B and Part D, and it's based on your modified adjusted gross income from 2 years prior. So not last year, not this year, 2 years ago. And once you cross an IRMAA threshold, Medicare premiums don't rise gradually, they jump. There are cliff thresholds, so they're not smooth increases. Even going $1 over can move you into a higher premium tier. And this is where Roth conversions can cause the problems. Roth conversions count as ordinary income. Large conversions may spike your modified adjusted gross income very quickly, and it doesn't take a massive conversion to trigger IRMAA. Sometimes it's just enough to push you over the line. So the most common mistakes we see are converting too much in a single year, ignoring IRMAA thresholds entirely, or assuming Medicare premiums are fixed and out of control. Another big one is doing Roth conversions after Medicare has already started, without tightening the guardrails around how much income you're creating. Federal retirees are especially exposed to this. Your pension creates a permanent income floor. Social Security stacks on top of that. Required minimum distributions are coming later. And when you layer in Roth conversions on top of that, income can pile up fast. Unlike many private sector retirees, federal retirees don't have truly low income years in retirement, and that makes coordination more important, not less. Timing matters more than people realize. The years before Medicare starts are often some of the best opportunities for Roth conversions. Once Medicare begins, conversions can still make sense, but they need to be more precise. And because of the 2-year lookback, mistakes don't just affect 1 year. They can raise premiums for multiple years down the road, depending on how you do this. And so doing this right doesn't mean avoiding IRMAA at all cost. It means being intentional. It means partial conversion spread over multiple years. It means managing tax brackets and IRMAA thresholds together, not separately. And it means understanding that sometimes paying a little more in Medicare premiums can still be the right long-term move if it's part of a coordinated plan. If you want help thinking through this for your situation, this is exactly the type of planning that we do. You can go to christycapital.com, click Talk to an Advisor. We'd love to walk you through how Roth conversions, Medicare, and your federal benefits all fit together. If you're working with an advisor already, here's a question worth asking. How are you factoring IRMAA into my Roth conversion strategy? What income levels are we intentionally not trying to cross? And how does this fit with my pension, Social Security, and future RMDs? Roth conversions are still a powerful tool. IRMAA isn't a reason to avoid them. It's a reason to plan them carefully. For federal retirees, tax planning and Medicare planning aren't separate conversations. They're part of the same decision. If you want to see another video on how to use Roth strategies right away in retirement, click right here. My name is Mel Stubbs. See you on the next video.